The very fundamental and basic necessity for the India and the citizen of India to ensure that though the Indians have secured independence from 15th August 1947, but the right to have and right to occupy the Indian territories from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and Dwarka to Dibrugarh should be ensured. Merely securing independence may not be sufficient. Most of the places other foreigners other than the Indians have occupied our Indian land and they claim that it is belonging to them. As on 15th August 1947, whatever were existing for the India should be ensured as Indian occupied, fully Indian occupied India from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and Dwarka to Dibrugarh is mandatory and a must. The Pakistan occupied Kashmir or China occupied Kashmir or Bangladesh occupied India and all is not at all correct. We should not further allow. From 1947 to 2025 we have already lost all our rights, liberties and the fundamental duty to govern properly our Indian territory under the leadership of the President and the Prime Minister of India. Knowingly, unknowingly, the Kashmir were under the control, but they have not fully utilized the right to occupy the land. They have been dilly-dallying with so many excuses. As on date, after the subrogation of the Article 370, it is necessary for India to ensure that the complete terrain in Jammu and Kashmir are allotted to the Indian citizens whoever ask for the settlement in the Kashmir area and the Jammu and Kashmir areas in India. A privilege and the priority should be given to the persons who have protected our Indian land, serving in the army, navy or air force, in Indian government, in the defense services. And top priority for the persons who have already served in the Kashmir, in the Jammu and Kashmir area. The aim should be by providing the 100 years lease at the cost of rupees 10 per acre per person, but not more than 10 acres. The complete terrain of Jammu and Kashmir, wiping out the COK and POK from the place and cleaning up is very essential. Once the cleaning up is done, the complete survey should be made in the Jammu and Kashmir area and the settlement should be made. Indian whoever request online for paying the lease rate of rupees 10 per acre for maximum of 10 acres of 100 rupees per month every year and who are prepared to settle down there will be given a top priority with the provision of fencing and facility for rationing and the weaponry as they are entitled to safeguard their own self-interest and nobody can be allowed as any terrorist in the area and it can be fully and well protected even without spending much money on the defense by providing a military. The military people will always be there. The police also locally will be monitoring. But still, self-defense is essential. Therefore, all persons who are allotted the land, maximum of 10 acres, and who have given their work, service, and their life in Kashmir is given a top priority. On anywhere in India they have served in the Indian Army, Navy, or Air Force from the date of independence till date are entitled for priority allotment. And any Indian who are willing to settle down there, paying rupees 10 per month per acre and to the tune of 100 rupees for maximum of 10 acres per year annually for 1200 rupees will be allotted and they will be shifted and with the family they can settle down. The government of India will provide rationing and also weaponry for self-security besides providing the national security as a military personnel in the area, Air Force and Army besides a naval requirement wherever it is needed. And all Indians who are applying online will be allotted within 6 months before 31/12/2025. A white paper report and a project will be prepared by the Ministry of Home Affairs, the Ministry of Defense, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, including the Ministry of Finance. And it will be mandatory for all Indians to ensure that a cordial, concerted, and common interest of the Indian to occupy the land, as is in India from 1st of 2026 as mandatory as was existing as on 15th August 1947. The complete survey will be made and number of engineers on civil and mechanical and electrical will be provided for ensuring the safety and security and settlement of Indians who are willing to occupy the land in Kashmir with immediate effect after their allotment within 6 months. Therefore, an effort will be made to ensure that all the land is completely surveyed and all the land without leaving an inch is allotted to Indians whoever applies online as per the priority. A project will be submitted and ensured. It will be enforced as on 1/1/2026 as mandatory, and a report will be submitted before 31st May 2026, ensuring that Indian fully occupied Indian territories, including Jammu and Kashmir. There will be no place for anybody to call COK or POK or Bangladeshi occupied West Bengal or anywhere in India in any corner. All the people who are willing to apply shall ensure, and it will be promptly allotted on priority as per the first in first out basis, and who are willing to occupy only on their date of occupation within 1 year. The license will be given to ensure that they can get a complete rationing facility for weaponry for self-defense and security, and all will be provided whatever they require for the safety and security of the occupation in the entire terrain of Jammu and Kashmir, anywhere in Jammu and Kashmir within the Indian territory. As a mandatory course, the Government of India will ensure and publish in Gazette as on 1/1/2026. It will be in our endeavour all MPs of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha and all ministers in this center will ensure that they will vote and pass the resolution to ensure that the Indian occupies the Indian territory as a mandatory course to ensure and save the nation with the whole patriotism, spirit and enthusiasm to ensure that Indian territory is for Indian for its occupation as a right to occupy the land in India, elsewhere in India by the Indian. धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद. जय हिंद.